Tickle on the tongue. Tickle on the what? Look down, there's Tickle Town. And there's the River Tom. Tickle on the tongue. Oh yeah, tickle on the tongue.
Hi, Robbie. Hi, Danny.
Hiya.
Hey, what are you doing? You're not a do-it-yourself man, are you? You're doing me out of a job.
Well, I thought I'd have a go. I'd never painted a chair before.
Ah.
Pretty good.
Did you sandpaper that down? You have to sandpaper it. Oh, no.
Oh.
You have to sandpaper it down first if you want a professional finish, like what I always
like
get.
you always get, yeah. By the way, have you seen Dr. Dimple? He's been looking for you, and he seemed very angry. He kept muttering your name. He was going, Barney Bodger, Barney Bodger. What have you done now?
Oh, I didn't think he'd notice. I'll tell you what happened. You see, I had a lovely little job lined up. Just my cup of tea. Wallpapering it was. The spare room at Dr. Dimple's house. I was quite looking forward to it. He'd picked a really pretty paper, blue flowers all over it. So I went there early and I got started. I don't waste time, you know. They don't call me Barney Bodger, the bargain builder, for nothing. Well, first of all, I had to strip the old wallpaper off the walls. And to do this, you have to wet it and soak it. Then you scrape it off. It's easy when you know how, but it's a long job. Then I had a brilliant idea. Instead of doing it a little bit at a time, I'd use a floor mop, you know, like a big woolly ball on the end of a long handle. Then I could wet all the walls over at once. Well, I got that, and I dunked it in the water, and I splished and I splashed it about, and it worked a treat. And that old paper came off the walls like the wrapping around a toffee. Then I did a daft thing. I didn't stop to think. I stepped back to make sure I hadn't missed a bit, and I forgot the pail of water was behind me, and I stepped right into it. I fell over backwards, the water went all over the floor, the handle of the mop went right through the window. There I was, with my foot stuck in the pail, and the glass tinkling down on the pavement below. Well, I tried to shake it off, the pail, but it was stuck so hard, I had to give it an extra strong shake. And you know what happened? Whoop! Well, it came off all right. It flew up in the air, and it landed upside down right over my head. I couldn't see a thing. What a mess. It took me ages to clear it up. Still, that could have happened to anybody, couldn't it? It's no good moaning. So, I got cracking on the wallpapering. I started to mix the paste, but it went all lumpy, and it wasn't even sticky. Then I had another brilliant idea. I went downstairs to Dr. Dimple's kitchen and found a great big packet of flour. Just the job, I thought. Up I went again, and I tipped the whole bag of flour into the paste. What a mess. Flour flew everywhere, and the lumps got bigger and bigger. Well, at least it was sticky, so I started to paste up the paper. It hung up lovely, to start with, anyway, but I don't know what went wrong. Must have been something wrong with the paper. I mean, it couldn't have been the paste, could it? Anyway, it stuck at the top, but by the time I got down to the bottom, it started to fall down and it rolled itself right on top of me. I got in the right muddle. That paper was wrapped itself right round me. There was paste everywhere and blue flowers everywhere, except on the walls. Didn't know what to do. I mean, Dr. Dimple would be home soon, and I'd got to get the job done and the room straight. Still, you know my motto, Barney Bodger won't be beaten. And I had another brilliant idea. I'd nail the wallpaper up. Well, I mean, it couldn't fall down then, could it, eh? Tap, tap, tap with the hammer, saw, saw, saw with the saw. Oh. Well, the paper stayed up all right. Well, I admit, some of the nails didn't go in very straight, and quite a few didn't stay in at all. There were a few bulges, you know, and lumps and bumps here and there, and the edges of the paper didn't always quite meet, but I mean, it didn't look too bad if you sort of half closed your eyes. Still, I I thought I'd better try and cover some of the nails up. So I found a few pictures and other odds and ends, and I hung them up. Well, I ran out of pictures for one wall, so I hung up an old hat and a shirt and some socks I found. It looked a bit funny, but, I mean, at least it was clean, wasn't it? I didn't think Dr. Dimple would notice. He's such a busy man. Ah, well, bang goes my day off. I'm in trouble again. I don't know why. I did my best. I mean, it could have happened to anybody, couldn't it? Well, why does it always happen to me?
Well, no wonder Dr. Dimple was upset if you were trying to put wallpaper up with nails, is it?
Well, I better go round and see him, I suppose. But oh, hey, I want some more wallpaper before I go, please.
Right, Barney. I'll get it for you. How much do you want?
4 rolls,
Four
please.
rolls? 4 rolls of the same stuff.
Yeah. Oh, look, I'll
Right,
give
here
you a
you are.
hand.
No,
I'll
no,
give
there's
you a
no
hand.
need to. No,
Right.
there's no
All
need to
right.
do that.
2 and another 2.
Just take it easy.
It's 4. There you go.
That's it, 4 rolls of wallpaper.
Right.
Oh,
What a mess.
Barney.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we know. It could have happened to anyone.
Well, I was only trying to help.
Oh.
Look,
What-
you're
what
going
are
to clear...
I'll have this cleaned up in no time.
No, I'll tell you what, don't
Okay.
touch it, don't touch it.
Just
Just leave
put that
everything.
back.
Leave everything.
Oh, that's the wrong colour.
Don't-
Oh,
Just leave it,
Oh.
I'll tell you what, just
sorry.
let's do the post.
I'm sorry.
That's what I did. Look, here we
Thanks
are.
so much,
You
Barney.
read these, Barney, and that'll
Right.
put you out of trouble. Lovely. There's one for you, Ralph.
Thank you
yeah?
very much.
Right.
Oh,
right, listen to this one.
They're all-
Damien Powerson, Cuthbert School, Carlisle. I say. How does an elephant climb a ladder?
I don't know.
How
does an elephant climb a ladder?
With great difficulty.
That's a goodie, that's a goodie. Right, one here from Sarah Wallace from Field Dorling, Norfolk. When is a door not a door?
I don't know. When is a door not a door?
When it's a jar.
Well, it's a jar!
Oh,
Hey,
this one's from Linda Jones, Eaton Road, West Derby, Liverpool. What did the drunken chicken lay?
I don't know.
What did
the
the drunken chicken
lay?
Scotch eggs.
Julius from Rossendale. What did one tomato say to the other?
I don't know. What did one tomato say to another?
You go ahead, I'll catch up. Catch up!
One here from Karen from Bramcote School, Kirby, Liverpool. What did the picture say to the wall?
I don't know. What did the picture say to the wall?
Don't move. I've got you covered.
Yes. Tap, tap, tap with a hammer. Saw with a saw. Slap, dab, dab with the painting brush, sweeping up the bits of the floor. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh with the sandpaper. There is no job too small. If you need a job done and tickle on the tongue, give Barney Bodger a call. Accidents will happen, that's what I always say. I have to always say that, 'cause they always happen to me. You have to see the funny side and try not to give in. And if I can't laugh every time, at least I manage a grin. Tap, tap, tap with the hammer. Saw with the saw. Step, dab, dab with the painting brush, sweeping up the bits of the floor. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh with the sandpaper. There is no job too small. If you need a job done, you tickle on the tongue, give Barney Bodger a call. I try to keep my temper when things keep going wrong. And when I hit my thumb a lot, I whistle this little song. It hardly hurts at all. Slipping off a ladder's easy. It's knowing how to fall. Tap, tap, tap with the saw with the saw. Tap, tap with the painting brush, sweeping up the bits of the floor. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh with the sandpaper. There is no job too small. If you need a job done, you tickle on the tongue, give Barney Bodger a call. I burn myself on the blow lamp with a hammer that bit my chin. I sliced myself upon my saw and papered myself in. So what I tell my customers is take things steadily. When things go wrong, don't stay sad long, and sing along with me. Tap, tap, tap with the hammer, saw with the saw. Get with the painting rod, sweeping up the bits on the floor. Whoosh, 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 there's no job too small. If you need a job done, you tickle on the top. Your body boys you recall. Cause I tell them it will be alright when the paint has dried. Don't stand there, come over here and sort of half close your eyes. People are always telling me they've never seen work like mine. And when I see the look on their faces, I know that they're not lying. Tap, tap, tap with the hammer. Saw. Slap, down with the paint. From the floor. Oh, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh with the sandpaper. There is no job too small. If you need a job done, then tickle on the top. Give up.